Hey, g'day Michelle, just Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, as promised, just doing a virtual tour on our 2016 Kia Cerato Sedan sitting here in front of me. Currently on sale for only $18,990 drive away, making it one of the cheapest in Queensland as it sits right now. So just went on sale literally just before the Christmas break. So yeah, absolutely very, very cheap at the moment. But look, as promised, like I said, this is just a really good way for me to take you through the whole car. Any little marks I can find, the whole works, take you through the whole thing. The service history. I know you're curious about the service history. So it was actually a government-owned car. So the Department of Transport down in Townsville. So awesome service history. Looks like it hasn't missed a single one the whole time because they're obviously every 15,000 or 12 months with these guys. So really, really good history in there. And looks like they just obviously, like I said, filled us up the lease and yeah, turned it over to something new. So look. You obviously know who we are. You are Cairns local, but look, we're Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We're lucky enough to have two pre-owned vehicle yards up here. So there's 77 Mulgrave Road. Got another one further up at 251 Mulgrave Road as well. Got Luke, our sales manager, just up there too, busy as always. You can thank him for that discount. So like I said, we at the other yard we've got our Toyota new cars, Lexus showrooms, and spare parts and service drop-offs as well. But look, we'll get straight into it. I'll start from the very, very front here. Obviously a couple of little features. You've got all your fog lights down the bottom, your little parking sensors across the front, so there, on the other side there too. We'll make our way around here. Very, very clean across the front bumper. Apologies for the little bits of water, like you obviously know the rain we've been having, so I just had to give this a quick chamois in order to sort of show you in a bit of detail. Pretty clean as we go across there. Super clean actually. Looks like a tiny little stone chip just there, and looks like a hairline there and there. So very, very tiny, only really sort of noticeable once you get up close. But just a couple of little stones like there as well. But they've already been touched up by the looks of it as well, so they've already been sealed, which is awesome. So again, just there too. But the rest of the bonnet, exceptionally clean. Very clean as we go across there. No chips or cracks or anything in the windscreens as well. We just won't take cars that have got that sort of stuff. And like I said, that is drive away too. So that's your stamps, that's your transfers, that's everything all included for you. So this stuff up here is just a little bit of polish left over. That just literally comes off with my finger, so don't stress about that. So it's just this hectic rain that we've had. But really clean as we come down the back here. It's a little bit dark, so I'll do my best. I'll try and move this a bit slower so you can see how clear that is. Rear parking sensors across the back there too, but we'll get to those once we jump inside. Trying to see if I can see anything down that. So a tiny little scuff just under the actual fuel flap there. Looks like where the actual fuel flap might have dangled down and it sort of made a mark there. But obviously the fuel is on this side. I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump inside. Got the rear passenger wheel here. Obviously steel wheels with these guys. Kia hubcaps on this are the genuine ones. And absolutely miles of tread left on there too. They look brand new. Just about. So very, very clean as we look at this back door. A couple of little tiny little fingernail marks on there just from where people sort of grab the door handles like that. But otherwise pretty good. Very clean through the inside there. Can't really see any sort of wear across that door handle. Same with the insides here. Looking very, very clean. So obviously you've got your little argument separated in the center there with the cup holders and everything in the middle. Let's go back up. You've got your child anchor points all across the back there too, across that roof. Very clean through the inside of that. Got a lighter interior mixed with the dark grey as well. So tiny little, no, that's come off with my finger, disregard. Just a little stone chip there, and just, no, that's come off as well. Just been really well looked after. It's only done the 40,000 Ks for a government car, so I'd say it was literally for a Department of Transport. My guess is they've literally just used it for post office runs, things like that, just a little run around, so it would explain the very, very low kilometres on it. So your genuine Kia Cerato floor mats the whole way around. Same with across the dash there, just very, very clean. the lack of wear and tear would suggest that anyway. So all your books, everything's all in here for you too. So like I said, so Department of Transport, main roads down in Brisbane, so originally, but service here in Townsville. So I'd say that's the head office where they purchase them, and then from where the service history is, being all in Townsville, I would suggest that's where the car was based. Sorry, just trying to skip to the important bits for you. Okay, here we go. So 2017, 8,000 Ks, Pickering's in Townsville. 20,000 Ks at 2018, Pickering's Townsville. 27,000 Ks at 2019, Pickering's, and of course 34 at Pickering's again, and then just come to us. So whenever they come in, if they're due for a service, we get them done. So it's just literally been done in December before Christmas at 40,693. So not due again until about probably 55,000 or next year. So unreal service history. That's exactly what you want to see. Look, so pretty clean across the rest of it. Maybe just a tiny little scuff there. Not too bad at all. But again, it's super clean across those mags. And again, heaps of tread left on those guys too. So look, we'll make our way just back around to the back here. Rear window. Looks like it's just a tiny little sort of PDR there. They're probably the only sort of noticeable mark on the whole car, really, just that little one there. And again, like I said, so you got your rear parking sensors across the back here, so the closer you come to an object on the inside of the car, same with the ones on the front, you're going to beat faster and faster. Once they get to about usually about a foot away, it just becomes a flat tone, which is a nice safe distance to be able to still walk between and those sorts of things. So you got your two keys here as well. I'll just quickly show you those. So you got your genuine keys, Kia. So your central locking, and of course your boot release there as well, and keys there too. So I've just held that boot button, so that's going to pop that one up. So you've got the access to the boot from those keys. Very hard to see. It's not didn't pick a very lit spot, so sorry about that, but do our best. So your jack, tools, spare tyre, everything's all down on the inside there as well. But very clean through there. That is actually removable, this little back panel here too. So if you're ever on the side of the road or anything like that, changing the tyre, you can actually pull that panel out, put it on the ground. It gives you a hard surface to work on that isn't mud, bitumen, hot roads, anything like that. So take it through this side now. Again, very, very clean. Stacks of tread left on these guys. So no gravel rash or anything on these, which is awesome. Means they've been looked after. It's exactly the sort of stuff that we do look for with our cars. Okay, it looks like just a tiny little, try and get that on the right angle, hairline one just there. So I'm just being picky as like these are only really, really noticeable sort of once you get up close. Looks like there was a little mark there in the seat. It's not actually like just a little, maybe like a stain or something like that did set. But to be honest with you, that's the only thing I'd really truly find on this on the interior. The rest of it bloody immaculate. But you forget that it's a 2016-year-old car. Even like on obviously the driver's side, you get the most amount of sort of wear and tear through there. You normally get pretty common little scuff marks. There's a tiny little one there that you can see on the right angle, but otherwise very, very clean. It's the driver's side, you know what I mean? You get the most amount of sort of traction through here. So short people like myself, you've got that little handle there too, so you can crank that seat right up. You've got the adjustment there for the backrest as well. Airbags through both of these seats, and of course the dashes there. Steering wheel's the whole works there too. So look, we'll jump in and start this one up for you. So a barrel, obviously on the right hand side. Foot on the brake to start that one. You're going to get your little system check and welcome menus and all that sort of thing. So as it sits right now, 40,706 kilometres, so absolutely bugger all on there. And like I said, not due again until about 55,000 or next year. so no engine lights or anything like that. Kia, good thing about them, they shove a whole bunch of stuff into the car. Like, they give you some really good features in these guys. So as we go back up down the side here, you got all the cruise control options at the top, so you can turn it on and off, set and reset from here while you're driving. You're not sort of fiddling around with different toggles and things like that. It's all up on the steering wheel. Your different pages options, so your average fuels, all that sort of stuff, your next service, all that sort of thing is operated from here. You can jump into those different personalization settings, everything from this one as well. Bluetooth, nice and easy here, so you can answer and hang up again just with the left hand, so you can do that while you're driving. And of course your radio controls are all here too, so everything's up on the steering wheel, makes it real nice and easy for you. Wipers are obviously on the left hand side here. Parker's headlights, everything's over this side, so Parker's headlights, high beams, all through there for you, makes it real nice and easy. And of course your fog lights are there for you too. Down the steering, the actual driver's side itself, so automatic for the driver's window, the rest you just got to hold them down. For the auto one, you can just push that once and they're going to go up and down. Central locking is all here, window locks there too, so anyone in the back seats messing with the windows or anything like that, you can push that one there, it's going to cancel those out. Mirror controls, left side of the car, right side of the car, and adjust it from there as you need to. The actual, obviously your dimmings, traction controls, everything's like that's down here. So the actual bonnet release is just down there in the corner, so I'll pop that for you. And the boot and the fuel releases are just down here for you too. So fuel's there, boot's there, so you can pop those all from here, makes it real nice and easy. I'll leave that bonnet pop because I will show you up under there before we finish. So the actual, obviously, radio itself, so CD player, which is great. Not a lot of cars have CD players in them anymore, so you still do have it in this one. As we open up these ones as we go down, so plenty of storage. You've got your AUX and your USB accessory plugs all down in here for you too. So you can play your music, Bluetooth, the whole works through this radio. Aircon controls are all here. You get the fans where you want it coming out, and of course your temperature's there too. Hazard lights are just tucked away at the top there as well. As we come down, so you've got your different drive modes. So I'll just show you where that button is. So that little drive mode button there. So once you actually press that, it's just flashing to let us know that I've popped that bonnet as well. So you have the eco mode at the top, you got sports mode, and then of course back to normal as well. So eco's cheap for running around town, sport's great for overtaking people, ranges, things like that, where you want a bit of extra revs, a bit of extra power. Those little sensors on the front and back, they're annoying the hell out of you and you don't like them. Like that. You can push this little button here, that's going to turn them on and off for you as well. So if you're sitting there next to a wall waiting to take off or reverse or anything like that, and they're beeping and they're annoying the crap out of you, you can push that little button there and it's going to turn them on and off. As soon as you reset the car though, it's they're going to still be on and active for you. Cup holders down here, you've got the standard handbrake, little coin spot, and again stacks of storage in the center there too. As you come across up the top here, again, visors, you've got the extended visor as well, which is great for up here. Just gives you a little bit of extra room across the windows there. Mirrors on the inside, and again a little microphone to your Bluetooth just up there, and again all the same stuff on the driver's side there too. So really nifty setups. They give you everything you need without being too much, but they don't cluster anything as well. But you can see yourself just how well this has been looked after. Like I said, you honestly forget that it's a 2016. But look, before we finish, I'll jump out and just pop this bonnet real quick for you. Give you a good suss under there. So again, apologies for the we've had some hectic rain here, so it is a little bit damp at the moment. Before you pick it up, we actually do get these re-cleaned and that sort of thing as well. So, but the full service history. We're a massive dealer down in Townsville, nothing else is better than that. Very clean through there too. So look, Michelle, thank you again for your inquiry. Can't wait to hear you and your daughter's feedback, and yeah, very much look forward to hearing your thoughts soon.